All right, let's get this show started.
Sean O'Malley believes Petr Yan is capable of knocking out Merab. The two are set to clash this Saturday night in the main event of UFC 323. Speaking with Ariel Helwani, O'Malley, who has fought both men, offered a quick breakdown of the matchup and warned that if Merab gets too confident on the feet, Yan, a technically sharp and precise striker, could capitalize and put him out.
Who do you think wins, Merab or Yan?
I mean, the only way I see Yan beating him is Merab's getting confident in his hands. You know, he damn near knocked out Corey Sandhagen, but he's punching more. He did it with Umar too, where he was, you know, kind of throwing some more combos, and he did it with Corey. Peter's someone you got to be careful with, on like keeping your chin up, because he'll capitalize. He's got such good counters. He's fast. He'll sit in the pocket. He'll trade. But Merab's just, I mean, he's got, I think his fight IQ is smarter than his regular IQ, and he's got a good fight IQ. So I think he's gonna go. I don't think he's gonna necessarily sit and try to trade with him, but you never know.
So ultimately, you're leaning towards Merab unless he kind of falls in love with the striking and gets caught.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking.
Merab is ready to throw hands with Petr Yan. Before his fight with Corey Sandhagen, Merab vowed to finish him with strikes, and he nearly did in the second round, unloading a barrage of punches that Sandhagen somehow survived. Now, speaking with Brett Okamoto of ESPN MMA, just days before his showdown with Yan, Merab is once again expressing full confidence in his striking. This time, he says outright that he wants to knock Petr Yan out.
I would like to knock out my next opponent or TKO him. That would be nice. Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks John Wood and everyone like around me who's helping me to get better, and yeah, I'm getting better, and then yeah, I'm proving my striking, you know. So first couple fights when I start fighting in my country, I was throwing hands, but I was just fighting from the instincts. But now now I'm much clearer, and I hit and I don't get hit.
Belal Muhammad calls for a change with penalties for eye pokes in the UFC. The former UFC welterweight champion suffered multiple eye pokes in his loss to Ian Garry, and that doesn't sit well with him. In a new video posted on his YouTube channel, Belal attributed his loss to the repeated fouls and even accused Garry of using eye pokes strategically to gain an advantage.
Obviously, fight didn't go the way we wanted to go, but all we can do is get better and grow from it, right? What do we see in the fight? Obviously, we didn't see much. We got poked in the eye 3 times. What are we gonna do, right? I said Ian was very smart at figuring out ways to win fights and understand how to win, and he understood poking in the eye was gonna win the fight, especially when you do it early, especially when you don't get points taken away from you. The rules need to be changed. There needs to be repercussions. Otherwise, guys are gonna keep doing it. What's the point?
Tom Aspinall is still deeply disappointed with UFC President Dana White. After the chaotic ending to the Abu Dhabi event, White suggested that Aspinall didn't want to continue in the fight, following the double eye poke from Cyril Gane. Weeks later, White appeared on the Jim Rome show and claimed that Aspinall had suffered no damage to the eye. That turned out to be completely untrue. Aspinall later revealed he had been diagnosed with bilateral traumatic Brown syndrome in a health update on Sunday. Speaking to Ariel Helwani on Tuesday, Aspinall said that Dana White still hasn't reached out to him at all since the Gane fight, and he shared how he felt hearing his own boss imply that nothing was wrong with him.
Yeah, very disappointed.
Do you think the way that was phrased led to some of the criticism afterwards?
It definitely didn't help the cause. Definitely didn't.
Have you spoken to him since?
No.
Is that disappointing?
I've spoken to the UFC since, but I've not spoken to, me and Dana don't really speak like that anyway, so.
Ever?
No, ever.
Has he sent you a text or DM in the aftermath? Hope you're feeling better.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. He actually gave, like I said, he started giving updates that there was nothing wrong with my eye when that isn't the case. So.
Right.
No, I've done a lot for the UFC, so yeah, disappointing.
Aspinall also went off on critics who are accusing him of exaggerating his eye injury.
And then I realized, like, oh shit, people genuinely think that I fake this. people actually think that I was faking it. So then I was like, what is going on? Why are people thinking I'm faking this, like, after everything that I've been through to get there? So then I left it quite a while. I thought, right, I'm going to get all the doctor's notes included. I've been through it for like loads and loads of tests for weeks. I've literally been in the hospital 2 or 3 times a week getting different tests. Then I come up with a doctor's report, and then people are like, oh, he's crying about it. He's doing a media tour on it. He's milking it. And I'm like, bro, if you don't believe the eye poke and you don't believe the doctor's reports, like, what are we doing? Like, what's going on here? Like, I didn't make this shit up. Go watch the replay, check out the doctor's reports. Look, man, I'm in a point where, like, you just cannot please these guys. These guys are fucking losers, man. These guys are just crazy haters who have got nothing good going on in their life, obviously. I have still got a lot of fans. I wanted to keep my fans updated with what's going on, and I appreciate everybody that's stuck by me.
Michael Bisping thinks Tom Aspinall is making a mistake in addressing his detractors after UFC 321. In a recent video uploaded to his YouTube channel, Bisping advised Aspinall on how to handle the skepticism, saying, "Don't come online and show the doctor's note. I understand why he wants to do that. He wants to say, look, 6 weeks later and the doctor still says I'm not fit to fight. But all you are doing is playing into the narrative of the haters. Playing into this narrative that you're a victim, showing the world that you're vulnerable. You don't have to do that. We all saw you get poked. They were deep, and it was a double eye poke that rolled all the way out to the knuckle. It was a shame. It's a bloody travesty that it happened. Just come back and whoop some ass, and on the way, take no prisoners. You need to start telling everyone to go f themselves. Simple as that." Bisping continued, "Sure, say Cyril Gahn did it on purpose. Call him a p***, because you're going to set foot in the octagon and you're going to fight the guy. Say, I'm going to absolutely marmalize you. I'm going to make you pay for being the cheating bitch that you are. When you want to be liked, when you're trying to show, hey listen, I'm the victim here, for some reason it just turns people off. You have to be the guy that doesn't give a damn. That's what people like. That's what people respect." Sean Strickland just turned down a fight against Anthony Hernandez. Strickland is potentially just weeks away from returning to the octagon for the first time since UFC 312, where he lost to Dricus du Plessis by unanimous decision before receiving a lengthy NSAC suspension following an incident at a local MMA event. For months, Strickland has been vocal about wanting to fight Hernandez, but now he's declined the matchup for a rather unexpected reason. In a post on social media Tuesday night, Strickland announced that he rejected the UFC 325 fight because he doesn't want to compete in Australia, and he then immediately shifted gears to take shots at Khamzat Chimaev.
My suspension's up in like 10 days. I just need like 8 weeks, 10 weeks, I'm a little fat. Did this suspension suck? Hell yes, it sucked. But would I do it again to hit that guy in the face? Yes, I will. If a man tells you to do that, you gotta fight him. There's no other way. Cop or not, you gotta send him. So yeah, I'd hit that cop again. I did say no to the Australia card. In Australia, I love you guys, man. You guys are all white trash. You're all like-minded. But I don't have medical insurance. So you want me to go get my first fight back in Australia and give half my check to you fuckers and buy your medical insurance? I ain't fucking doing it. Fluffy don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Can't fucking do it. I love the fight. Let's get the shit booked in the States. One of the few real Americans that are fighting in the UFC. Middleweight division's on ice, dude. You got Chimaev, the little. He has Ramadan, then he has a surgery, and then he's going to fight Nasruddin in a year and just dry hump Nasruddin, and then he's got to go back home and kiss the dictator, and maybe his ovaries are hurting. I'd be better off trying to fight for a 205 belt than I would the middleweight belt. It don't exist anymore, man.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Haunting Trainer. Number 2 meme was posted by Chris the Furious. And number 1 meme was posted by Certain Whereas. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.